Hello and welcome to TV9 Digital. I am Adarsh Vepachedu. In my previous video, I had spoken to you about how a mysterious illness in Eluru of Andhra Pradesh resulted in the death of one person and hospitalization of hundreds across the city of Eluru. To this point, we do not know as to what is the exact cause of this mysterious illness. But initial investigative reports, initial test reports are beginning to establish the role of chemical substances in this very mysterious case. Now, before we go any further, before I tell you as to what really is going on, what are the suspicions and various theories that are doing the rounds, let me first bring to you the latest updates in this particular case. At this point in time, right now, you have well over 500 people who have been affected by this mysterious illness, who have been hospitalized, and the death toll continues to remain at 1. And factually speaking, this particular mysterious illness has now spread to as many as 32 wards out of 64 wards in Eluru. So that's almost half of Eluru that has been affected by this very mysterious illness. Contaminated water has been ruled out, as I was mentioning in my previous video. It's not a case of viral infection either, and it's not COVID-19. We say this because blood tests, various CT scans and COVID tests were also conducted, and all of these reports proved to be normal. This apart, we do know that this particular mysterious illness is not a disease, it's not an infection, it's not contagious, and it is not communicable. Because of this, the focus now seems to be shifting on a possible role of chemical agents in this very case. So what is it that has really caused this illness to hundreds of people across Eluru? Well, reports are suggesting that it is likely caused by organochlorine substances. Now, what are these organochlorine substances? They're essentially chlorinated hydrocarbons that are used in agriculture. When it comes to pesticides, you have these hydrocarbons that are used, and it's also used in mosquito control as well. Now, one of the active compounds in these chlorinated hydrocarbons is DDT. And what is DDT? It is simply dichloro-diphenyl trichloroethane. It's a kind of chemical that is used in DDT and also in anti-mosquito fogging. Now, some of the symptoms of high exposure to this very chemical, the DDT, include vomiting, headache and seizures. Now, if you remember, these symptoms are very much in line with what various people, the 300-400 odd people in Eluru, have been experiencing for the last couple of days now. That apart, laboratory report is still awaited, so we do not have any kind of a solid confirmation that the kind of illness that is spreading in Eluru is due to this particular DDT. Now, there are a couple of theories that are doing the rounds at this point in time as to what could be the reason, what could be the cause behind this particular mysterious illness. One of them is that in case if there is a particular vegetable that is grown in a certain farm, and if the farmer by mistake, maybe if in case the farmer has gone ahead and oversprayed the farm with pesticides, and if that vegetable is brought to the market, a lot of people buy it and they consume that vegetable, you could have a situation where a lot of people are falling sick and exhibiting these kind of symptoms. That apart, there is also another theory that is doing rounds among social media users and experts alike. They're suggesting that it could be a case of some kind of poisoning when it comes to a particular local brand of milk or a particular milk vendor. So these are only theories, speculations that are doing rounds, possible scenarios, but there is no confirmation whatsoever. I keep repeating that because it is very wrong on our part to speculate at this point in time. Now, to really ascertain as to what is going on, what's the real cause behind this very bad situation in Eluru, you have a bunch of national reputed institutions that are on ground in Eluru trying to ascertain as to what exactly is going on. Some of them are the IICT, you have ICMR also, a team from AIMS has gone down to Eluru. You also have a team from World Health Organization that has gone down to Eluru. You also have National Institute of Nutrition scientists from the NIN trying to look into this whole matter. NCDC is also on ground, and so is CCMB. You also had the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, Jagan Mohan Reddy, visiting Eluru yesterday and ensuring that everything is in place. He took stock of the situation, ensured that a lot of medical camps are also open for speedy medical assistance to those who may have have been affected. So a lot is being done on ground, not just dealing with those who've been affected by this mysterious illness, but also when it comes to trying to find out exactly what the cause for this mysterious illness is. Now, if we were to speak a little bit about the usage of DDT and when it comes to the procurement and its overall use, we do not know too much about it in the sense that it is available freely in the market. So there needs to be some sort of a cap when it comes to how much you can procure, how much you can use it, and how to use it. There seems to be some amount of awareness among the farmer community that is needed on ground at this point in time, if in case DDT and pesticides is really the cause for this outbreak of sorts, this massive mysterious illness in Eluru. So yes, these are the new details, new revelations that I have at this point in time. I've collected all this information from a few of my colleagues, and we do not know once again as to what exactly is the reason, but one of the plausible causes could be the use of DDT, use of pesticides, which may have resulted in so many people falling sick. But yes, we shall let you know as to what is the exact cause, most probably in our next or the next to next video. But up until then, do stay tuned to TV9 Digital and subscribe to TV9 News on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. Many thanks for joining us.